Hey guys, it's Just Albany. Welcome back to my channel where I give you a little bit of lifestyle, self-care, and personal growth content. But overall, everything that makes me, me. So if that sounds good to you, then please stick around and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. As you can see, I am doing a book review. I haven't done one in a while. Kind of transitioned my channel a little bit from being a booktube channel to kind of just being whatever interests me. I kind of just, you know, do hauls, personal growth, so like my cash stuffing videos. But I do want to, you know, continue to adding some book content because that is one of my favorite things to do, is to read. I picked up, and you saw this in a previous vlog, White Smoke by Tiffany D Jackson. So I started reading it in that vlog and kind of gave like you know, a little bit of a synopsis, but I've now finished. So to kind of go back to give a synopsis, and then I'll give you like a little bit of review. White Smoke is about Marigold, Marigold, and her family, but pretty much she's the main character. And Marigold pretty much had like a incident where she was kind of using drugs, kind of abusing drugs, but she kind of, one of the drugs that she was laced, and she kind of that's how it was like discovered, and she had to go to like rehab because she had to go to the hospital. It was something that was very serious. She got suspended from school, and it kind of just completely changed the dynamic of like her home life. So pretty much kind of for a fresh start for the family as well as for her, the mom got an opportunity. So the mom pretty much is the mom. She has 2 kids, but she remarried, and the guy that she remarried has a daughter. So they pretty much, the mom got a fellowship to basically move to this other town, to basically the foundation is pretty much trying to revamp the town, that for people to come back to move to this town and just to grow this town pretty much. And basically they are fixing up these older houses and on this particular street, and on this street they want to fill it with people who are kind of artists. So the mom, she believes, writes novels, and pretty much they get to live there for 3 years for free as long as they produce a body of work. So yeah, they pretty much packed up from California and moved here. And when they get there, things are going astray. Like the workers, the construction workers who are fixing the house are like scared of the house. Like the whole street of houses are pretty much like burnt up. Their house is the only one that's like fixed, but everything else is like boarded up. They were burnt down. The people of the town are kind of like standoffish and kind of just like weird. So yeah, that's pretty much like the synopsis. So pretty much, you know, overall, like, it is a horror book. This is Tiffany D Jackson's entry to horror for young adult audiences, and I think she did a good job. The twist was definitely a twist. It definitely surprised me. Yeah, I think she did good. I really liked Marigold's character and the group of friends that she kind of had, and then her family. She had an annoying little, the daughter of the man that the mom remarried. She was a little brat and annoying, and really she's the reason why the situation that happened, but nevertheless she was a little girl, so she didn't know any better, but she was fooled. But she was a little brat and was kind of the annoying character. But yeah, I think Tiffany did a really good job. I finished it in pretty much a week or a week and a half. I mean, so that was pretty good. I would say that it reads a little young. And I feel like if you're like scared of horror movies, or you're not really into horror, I think you could still read this, because it's not like horror type of book. Like it's an entry-level horror, honestly. And yeah, I felt, and it really, it's nothing like that you it's like nothing that's like very scary. I don't know what I kind of just imagine pretty much the things that you're typically kind of just know about, which is like, you know, you're sitting somewhere and somebody walks past you, or you feel like somebody walked past you, or in the corner of your eye you think somebody walked past you. Those was kind of like the scares. It was nothing really scary that would keep you up at night. Basically what I'm trying to say. But overall, I think she did good. The ending, that kind of hurt. It's not like a cliffhanger, but it just basically, it left you wanting more. You wanted to see what was going to happen. Was there going to be a resolution? There wasn't. Like, the ending, I would say my least favorite part is the ending, because I just wanted more. Like, I guess the purpose of it was for you to, I guess, imagine what, you know, Marigold, I can't say her name, Marigold and her family would do, or the people in the town would do. But you kind of just wanted to see it as well, or read it per se. But I mean, I guess in my imagination, I'm imagining the things worked out, or not worked out, but will work out, and that Marigold and her friends will fight for this city, because I mean, it's a whole plot going on to get rid of the black people of the city or the town or something that they moved into. And that was really, I guess, the horror of it. Like, that there's a group of people that basically, you know, will stop at nothing and trick the neighborhood into thinking something, and creating uproar, and, you know, burning down their own city, and, you know, displacing these people who, you know, probably aren't making more than minimum wage, or they're in the middle class. And, you know, they're talking about rebuilding. So who are you rebuilding for? Who are you trying to make this town better, basically? And it's just, I know I'm kind of sidetracking, but that was really what the overall, like, what was happening to the town or the city. That's what was the horror part, because that could really happen. Not so much the haunted house aspect. And yeah, that part, the haunted house aspect, there's a twist to that, which again, that did surprise me. It was like, a lot of people was like, when they got to the twist, like, so I would just say that, yeah, beginner horror, not scary. Again, anybody can read this. I enjoyed it, fast paced. Wasn't necessarily like bored. Only thing I would just say is that it reads young, and young to me. It is young adult, but I feel like, I guess it is young adult, but it kind of felt more middle grade-ish. I don't know. And even though what the main character does is definitely young adult, and a middle grade reader that's, you know, in middle school or whatever shouldn't probably be reading this, but it was just definitely just read young to me. I mean, I came off of reading Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky or something like that, which that's definitely an adult novel, even though it's written, you know, in the eyes of a kid, most of it, but it's definitely more complex. So I finished that book, and then I went to this book. So to me, and not just maybe because the contrast of those two books is the reason why I say that, Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely give this a try, whether or not you like horror or not, because it's not your typical what you think horror, and it's not really going to be that scary. Again, the thing that's going to be scary is more so psychological, or that, you know, what could really happen in the real world. That's what's more so scary. So yeah, pick up this book. I definitely recommend it. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that you enjoyed this book review, and definitely hit that subscribe button, because I will be doing more and different types of books. And yeah, let me know what you're reading down below. What have you been enjoying so far this year, or things that I should pick up, kind of now knowing a little bit of kind of what I like, because I do like horror, mystery, thriller. So yeah, so leave me a comment down below and like and share this video. So alright, y'all, I'm kind of rambling, so I will see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo.